Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, wherever you are in the world, and you're very welcome to another of my top class interviews with, as Mike from Maine would say, successful entrepreneurs. Today we have on the show Mr. Tom Yevsikov. Tom, how are you today?
Hey man, good to be here. Thank you for inviting me. Thank you for interviewing me. It's great to be here, and feeling happy, feeling energized. I got the launch tomorrow. As we discussed before, I'm pretty much used to these, launch startups, but still bringing something high quality to the market is going to be. It has that feeling reserved in my heart, and I can do this for 30 years, 40 years. Still gonna have a lot of fun doing that because it's a good product. So anyway, forget that. I'm doing great. How are you doing?
I'm doing great as well. Yeah. I love to know what it's like when I talk to people in their country weather-wise. It is absolutely bucketing down here over in Ireland for a change. There's a weather warning of flash floods and all that type of stuff. But you're probably about 30 degrees or something over there now where you are you?
Right now, I think we're at about 24, 23 degrees Celsius.
Madness. We have, as I said, flash floods, winds, high. Oh, stop! I think when I finish this interview, I think I have to go down and light the fire downstairs for the kids and for the wife and around. That's part of the internet marketing game. You know what I mean? These are the things we have to do as well. Anyway, we're waffling now. Tom has a launch. Traffic's. No, you think I get the name right, Tom? You're launching tomorrow at 10 a.m. Eastern. Throw me the name of the product.
RankCipher.
RankCipher. Yes. I'm getting old and forgetful. Tell me, Tom, please, and the viewers, what exactly this is about. Is it a training? Is it a software? What does it do, please?
Okay, so it's a software. Obviously, it's a cloud-based software. It's an SEO solution to non-SEO people. Basically, we all know and understand the potential of ranking on top of Google or YouTube, whatever, ranking on top of them. You got, let's say you have this one keyword and it's getting 100,000 searches a month. Ranking just in page one, magically is going to transform your life, right? We understand that. And many people, just like me, I'm not an SEO expert. I hate SEO. It's boring. It's annoying. I don't like it. I don't like doing things that are boring. So and I always like to tap into that potential, and most people also want it to. But once they get started doing that SEO, whatever backlinking, whatever they're doing, they get stuck, they get bored, it takes too much time, they fail, and add to that you got all these loopholes products coming out which don't work. You got updates, you got so many things going on. So if you really want to suck SEO dry, you really need to invest your entire life in doing that. So this is where the software comes in. It's going to automate that process, that manual process. So people who don't know anything about SEO, people like me, who just want the traffic from SEO, free traffic that people are searching for, instead of like Facebook ads where you're targeting them. So this is where it comes in. It's going to help you rank that. It's going to do that effectively, and it also does that like an artificial intelligence, basically as if a human does it. So it's an absolute amazing software for both SEO people who just want automation or non-SEO people who just want traffic,
Absolutely. I think my viewers know at this stage as well. If you are on page one of Google or page one of YouTube or whatever, it is so powerful. I mean, you get your website up there, your videos up there, the monetization possibilities by doing so is just absolutely through the roof. And especially if they stick, do you know what I mean? You have guys throwing out some products and softwares and this, that, and the other, and we'll get you to the top page of Google and is that. But if it doesn't stay there, then like it won't last for as long as we want it to. So I think with your software, it sticks and it does the job. And I mean, as you said, it's boring stuff, SEO stuff, if you have to do it manually. But with RankCipher, it does the job for you of getting you on page one and of Google and YouTube.
Yeah. You want to know how it works?
Go on, tell me.
Okay, so on a more scientific level, you got in SEO, you got many ways to do SEO, right? To rank higher, you can kiss Google's ass. You can do perfect on-page SEO, which we'll touch about in the first upsell. But there's plenty of loopholes coming out all the time, right? Loopholes, ways to rank, black hat, gray hat, yellow hat, whatever you want, it's coming out, and people are trying to sell you those methods. But there's one thing that has been working for SEO agencies, just generally for ranking, since the beginning of Google and search engines, and it's backlinking, right? It's simply building backlinks that lead back to your site. Now, as things progressed over time, it also became difficult. 3 main reasons why it's a nightmare. One is because you need to build hundreds, if not thousands, of backlinks to your site manually, right? That takes time, that takes energy. You can outsource that, which takes money. You got a second problem. You need to monitor those. This is the problem with all these backlink quick ranking softwares. They get you that ranking, they go and shoot your website with backlinks, and what happens is that they don't monitor these backlinks because you need actual people to use the software and monitor backlinks, and they don't do that, and it falls down. One day, just boom, crashes down, and suddenly you see people with no rankings at all. And it's not a Google update. It's just the fact that backlinks die. Websites change. Let's say you build a backlink on WordPress.com, and it changed the URL. Now your entire backlink is dead, and you need to update that. So that's also, you need to monitor and update. That's a huge problem. It takes time and money if you want to hire people. And the third problem, and actually forgot that problem I wanted to discuss about because I got so much into the thing. So I'm going to leave that for later if I'll remember it, because I don't have it in my notes. But you got those 2 huge problems that you basically need to do manually or invest money in, right? And okay, yeah, and sorry, the third problem is that those backlinks, you need to build those backlinks in strategies, right? So there were days you could just build backlinks, right? These days you need backlink strategies, tier 1, tier 2, tier 3. Don't ask me, okay? Just, it's a nightmare, okay? You need to build those strategies. SEO guys will understand. And and you want to build those strategies, and it also adds how do you say that, to injury, whatever. I don't know how you say that. So it's just a lot of work. So this is where the software comes into, right? It's going to build you those backlinks slowly, surely, but thousands of them, and smartly, right? 2, it's going to monitor them. Actually, we have a team that uses their end of the software. They have special features, and they monitor those backlinks, and they go ahead and change whatever is broken, whatever happened. And also, a software builds those strategies. So when you'll show later the demo to the buyers, you will see him, the demonstrator, going. He's clicking, he's dragging and dropping some kind of menu, right? YouTube, WordPress comments, stuff like that, all to that money site section. And all those little things are strategies that is building, tier 1, tier 2, tier 3, and he's playing with it. And we have and if you don't know anything about strategies at all, we have predefined templates of strategies built into the software. Just go ahead, you load it, and it's just there. Just don't touch anything, just go to the next step. It's really simple. And those strategies will help you, first off, build backlinks as if a human does that, which is very important, because you want to be, you want it to be natural. You don't want it to be like software is building backlinks that just, you want it to be natural. And the second thing it also does is that we have a feature. As you go through the steps, you have a feature that allows you to basically set percentages for keywords, for long tail keywords, for secondary keywords. Once again, if you don't know anything, if you don't understand what I'm saying, it's all in the software. You got steps. They explain to you exactly what you should be doing. You got videos. You got support. You're going to end up, generating traffic with the strategy, no problems. Okay, and basically allows to also make it act natural, as if a human does that, ranking for certain keywords, certain angles to the keywords. So this is basically what the software does. This is how it works. You follow the steps, boom. By the time you're you're done with the steps, your chosen keyword, your chosen link, your chosen YouTube video, website, whatever is going to be, ranking higher.
Yeah, excellent, excellent. So not alone does the key or does the software rank you and get you backlinks, but there's a built-in team in the software that monitors and keeps an eye on everything and keeps you up there, obviously on top of page one of Google and YouTube as well, which, as we spoke about, is just the place to be. Well, I've never heard about that before. Like a sort of built-in team into a software. That's amazing. That's sort of just stands out from everything else that I've heard on SEO softwares, and it brings it to a different level. Fantastic. Tom, I suppose we probably answered this question already in what we were talking about. Anyone can use this, like businesses, CPA, e-com, store owners, Shopify owners, just to get their websites and their sites on, get back links to them and to page one. Yeah, anyone.
Absolutely anyone. That's the point of the software. People like me, you know what I'm doing. I'm a JV manager. I'm a copywriter. I have an e-com business. I'm an affiliate marketer. But there's one thing I am not, and I'm not an SEO guy, right? I tried everything online for the past 5.5-ish years, maybe 6. And one of the things I hated the most was SEO. And this is who this is for. This is, people who are SEO people, which is a minority, they will benefit from this because this will simply automate the process they're already doing manually. But people who are not SEO, it will simply do everything for them, and they don't need to worry or learn SEO at all.
Fantastic, fantastic. You forgot one thing when you said at the start, when you were naming the things: a JV manager, an e-com guy, what else did you say? You said something else.
Copywriter.
You forgot a hairdresser.
Hairdresser. Why am I a hairdresser
as well, man? You're a stylist.
Really? No. Really? Why?
You're a trendsetter. Your image. Every time I see you, you have a different image. Now you have your goatee and you have your long hair. And next time I see you, you'll probably have no hair.
No. My hair is going to grow for now. Yeah, for now. I used to have really long hair when I was 12 and 13. Like I was listening. I'm still listening to metal, but basically I was like, I was in the scene. Like we were partying rock and everything, and we got the growls and everything. So I used to have really long hair. I used to drink a lot and do a lot of drugs and stuff like that. And I was only 13, right? Because that was so then I had to go and work at 14. I started working as a what was it? How do you say that? The person who moves apartments, carries the things in apartments to other apartments. Mover? No.
Not so courier. No. A house removals guy.
Well, like where a truck comes and moves your apartment to your new place, basically.
Removal experts.
Yeah, maybe, I don't know. So basically, I used to carry, I needed to carry things like, and I'm not kidding you, right? Refrigerators on my back. At 14, I used to work 4 years there. So refrigerators on my back, from chairs to safes, whatever, all kinds of things. It was a really hard work, but it paid well for a 14-year-old guy. But at that, the people at that job were 99% men, and most of these men were like, over the top, masculine, don't be a little bitch kind of men, So like, I had long hair, and it's like, big no. They used to laugh about me every day. They used to pull my hair, stuff like that. So I cut it down for many years. I forgot about it, and when I started dating with my now fiance, she was my girlfriend 7 years ago. Every week or two, she used to tell me like, grow your hair. It looks so good on you. Grow your hair. It looks so good on you. Grow your hair. And I'm like, no way. And just about 9 months ago, I gave in. and I started growing my hair.
So I think that the moral of that story is always do what your fiance or your wife tells you to do.
No, she was right. It does look better on me.
Right, career. We're going off topic here. Tell me, we're going 10 a.m. Eastern on the 23rd of March. Can you give us a few price points? I know from the front end, there's three different. There's a light version, there's a pro version, and what sort of price ranges are on that, please, Tom?
Yeah. So we got three licenses on the front end. We got a light, core, and elite. The elite is obviously the thing we would recommend going for, not because we want to make more money, but because it simply gives you the entire feature with the strategies and everything you need from RankCipher, right? Everything we discussed right now and a bit more, you know, all the deeper features, it's all on the elite. The price, we're doing the launch price because this was before we were launching this, right? This was running for a year as a mid-ticket recurring product. This is something that is way more expensive than we're charging.
No, absolutely. Yeah, I can imagine. Yeah.
Yeah. So we're running a special deal for these 5 days of the launch, and we're going to give that RankCipher the elite license for the absolute craziest price ever, right? So we got the light is going to be about, when we go live on the early bird, it's going to be a 4-hour early bird from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. It's going to be something along the lines of $35, the light. You got the core, which is going to be around $43, $42, and we got the elite, which is going to be $45 during the early bird, right? So it's an absolute crazy price, and it's going to increase. Obviously, you know, you guys know, I don't need to explain to you. People who buy products online, they know exactly, they know the dime sales, they know the scarcity, they know the fake scarcity out there. So I don't need to like try and sell you, go ahead and buy this fast, quick, and stuff like that. Just generally, we got elite license is going to be a great deal, and it's going to increase over time. After launch ends, it's going to be recurring, and every day that you miss out, you're going to be paying more, and after the 5 days, you're going to be paying a lot more. So obviously, get it early. It's going to be a great deal for you. $45, absolute blast.
10 a.m. Eastern, and that's, as I said, training, software, and a sort of built-in team to work for you as well in that price. It's a great offer. Tom, is there upgrades that I'd just like to tell people about OTO1 and that?
Yes, Lord. So, Lord Declan MC. Okay, so Lord MC.
Lord of the Ring.
Lord of the Declans. So, so we got the first one. First upgrade is Rubik on-page SEO. So now every SEO, do SEO comes with two sides of the equation. Off-page SEO, which is links and everything that is outside of the page, right? Optimization outside of the page. And you have on-page SEO, which is changes or optimization or boosts that you need to do inside of the page, whether it's in the core meta tags, don't ask me, whatever it is, that you need to do those changes in order to rank higher. Those are two sides, two basically parts of the equation. So here's the thing. First off, on-page SEO is going to alone get you ranked higher. But what we go ahead and promise in this upgrade is we're going to get you not only ranked higher than you already will, right? We'll have an additional advantage, but you will also, and this is a huge one, you will rank faster. And this is important because, once again, when you buy RankCipher, you don't expect like to go ahead and enter the keyword like weight loss and first page for weight loss, and it's not going to happen, right? Let's be realistic, obviously, and we cannot promise that. So for tougher keywords, in general, for keywords, you want to rank fast, you want to rank high, as high as possible, and you want to get as much traffic as possible. And this is where this on-page part comes in. So we got, first off, on-page alone is going to give you a boost and speed. But here's the advantage of using this part of the software. This is also software, by the way. This is not a training. This is going to go ahead and find out in your website what can be optimized, optimize most of the things for you, and once again, put your on-page SEO on autopilot. So if RankCipher puts off-page backlinks on autopilot, this will put on-page, right? The other side of the equation, rank higher and faster. And here's how it works. Off-page, let's say you have, let's say, for example, let's say you have a keyword which has a potential of 10,000 visitors. Okay, 10,000 visitors. Now you've got a backlink software that is going to help you rank enough, RankCipher off page, rank enough to get 3,000. And doing on page alone is going to help you rank high enough to get 2,000, right? So logically, if you add the two together, you will get 5. Not in the case of off page and on page. If you go ahead and you combine off page and on page in the right way, you're actually going to have a slightly bigger boost because you're doing everything right. It's all congruent, and Google is going to love you. So this is why it works like that. And using this together, once again, it's not a must, but if you want faster and higher rankings, this is going to work together to bring you that huge advantage, huge spike.
And money loves speed, Tom, correct?
Oh yeah, definitely. And this one is going to cost $67. And I forgot to mention this about the front end and about this one. During the launch period, we're bringing this and the front end with developer's license. Basically, it means that people can go ahead and offer this as a service to clients. Very simple. They can make a ton of it. So it's during the launch period. After launch period, it's gone.
Cool. Okay, well, guys, there you have it. RankCipher, it's a fantastic piece of software. I've had a look at it as well, and it's the first time, as I mentioned in the interview, I've ever seen a sort of a built-in artificial intelligence in any software, and it does what it says on the tin. Like, I mean, it is so important nowadays. If you want to promote your websites, your offers, that you need to be on page 1 of Google, because no one looks after page 2 of Google. No one. I've never. I mean, I don't do it myself. I didn't even know there was a page 2 existed. But you got to be on page 1 because that's where it's all at. Tom, 10 a.m. Eastern, 23rd of March. RankCipher it is. Any quick words of wisdom before we go, please, sir?
Yes, I got 2 more words of wisdom. They are called Upgrade 1, Upgrade 2, and Upgrade 3.
Oh, far away. Sorry.
No, maybe you want to, finish the interview. It's okay.
No, go on, quick.
It's okay. I just don't want to take a lot of your time. I know your time is valuable. You're busy. So
let's go down and light the fire.
So we got the second one. The second upgrade. Let me open it up. Yeah, so it's actually our strategies to basically go ahead and sell this as a service to clients and build authority sites. And we're also giving an agency license. But let's start from the beginning. Actually, the guy who created this, there are 2 brothers, right? One is the developer, the brain behind it, and the other person who is actually the person who makes money from it, from ranking keywords, and from a second thing, which is, as the developer license suggests, basically go ahead and sell this as a service to clients. And he's selling this, he makes about $15,000 a month in Dubai, from an agency where he provides services to clients. Now, here's the kicker. Here's the thing. If you were to go ahead and these clients will pay you anywhere from $1,000 a month to 5 figures per month, depending on the clients, because depending how worthwhile their keyword to rank for is. And they pay a lot. And when they pay that much money, they expect a lot of work to be done. So if you were to go ahead and provide that service manually, right? You would need a team to monitor, build those backlinks, do everything on page, off page. Like I explained before, all these things, do it manually. This takes, people, money, time. And this is where RankCipher comes in. You're simply going to provide them the service with the software, and you're not going to work as much. Actually, there's a potential that you will be working only a few minutes a day, right? Depending on how deep you will go. It's really simple. And the bigger thing about this is that as you go ahead and you use RankCipher to provide those services to clients, and you reach a cap or you reach a problem with clients, you send the message to support, and they're going to help you solve the problem for the client. So if the client's saying, "Hey, these backlinks are not built," and you're checking software and they're not built, you go to our support, you get an answer from our support. You get the problem solved, and actually we do the support for your client, so in a way. So this is also awesome. So basically what happens here is this is a training, this is part 1 out of 3 in this upsell. This is training teaching how to build that agency, working very little a day, without any cold calling. Those clients will actually find you. There's a cool trick to it, and basically how you go ahead and make a lot of money from these clients. That is part one.
Nice.
Yeah, you want to say something?
No, nice. I just said very good.
Okay, and we got the second part, which is how to build authority niche sites, right? That basically work well with SEO. This is not for everyone, obviously. Some people just want to go ahead and rank a YouTube video or whatever. But if there are people who are not hasn't yet decided on a business model or something, this is going to help them build those SEO optimized and everything sites to make 5 figures a month from. And obviously using RankCipher both on and off page SEO to go ahead and rank those and get traffic and get paid, and over time build those assets. Unlike clients, which is something that you work on a basis line, once the client is done with you, you're not getting paid anymore. This is an asset. You monetize them with both affiliate promotions and CPA and stuff. So just keep getting paid. You can flip them on Flippa later because they're already ranking. You can have there's a lot of leverage to do after you go ahead and build your website. And the third part to this upgrade is an agency license, where we're simply allowing you to add 10 more people to your account. 10 people, it could be team, it could be family, friends, whoever you want to help you to manage your accounts. So this is also a special launch bonus. We're just throwing in to make the deal much sweeter and just let people feel like once they purchase, they feel like, oh, I'm getting a lot of value from this. They didn't just get me for this JVZoo launch. I want them to feel like they're getting value. They will use the software. They will give great feedback, and hopefully release a version 2.0 with a lot of testimonials.
Cool. Excellent. Sounds good.
And this one, yeah. Sure.
That's the last one, is it?
I know this one is $97, and that's the second one. The third one is a white label license. Most people are familiar with it. White label simply means people will get this software and they can sell it as their own for whatever price point they want. Monthly, they can charge thousands per month, hundreds per month, whatever they want. And the benefit from this, and simply put, is you don't need to go ahead and create your own software, right? This is a software that we invested over $20,000 in creating. It's been tested for over a year. It's high converting. It has a great hook. I'm talking from a marketing standpoint. You guys are getting something that is incredibly sexy, Declan is interested in it. Even Declan is interested. So you got software.
Everyone's interested in SEO, my man. Everyone's interested because they know how valuable it is.
Yeah. And so you get a software that has interest and everything, all the testing done, everything done, and you're getting it as your own, obviously with a limit. But you got 2 licenses, one for $197, one for $297. $197 is going to be the tester's choice, basically 25 up to 25 sales you can make just to test the waters out if you want, or go full in. $297, you get 500 sales you can make. You can charge whatever you want. You can make a lot of money from this. You get your own software. You can really get into this thing, build your list, and Declan knows launching and releasing your product is a huge step up in the game. And that's it.
So you're getting this as a business in the box. You said yourself, and I know myself firsthand, if you get someone to build you some software, it'll cost you big bucks, absolutely big bucks. So what this is doing is, with the white label, it is giving somebody a software to sell as their own.
Yeah.
Great value. Okay, Tom, thanks very much indeed. 10 a.m. Eastern on the 23rd of March. Tom has been nice enough as well to give me some exclusive bonuses down below that you'll see down below, all included in the package. And yeah, pick it up 10 a.m. Eastern, and you will be very, very happy with what you pick it up. And again, I keep harping on about this, but with the artificial intelligence inside this brings this software to a different level. It really does. Congratulations, Tom, to you and the boys. It's an absolutely fantastic piece of software, and the best of luck with the launch, my man.
Thank you very much, and thank you for bringing me here. I'm used to interviewing people. Now I'm on the other side. It's a lot of fun.
Great.
No stress. When you interview, there's a stress. You need to think about a question and stuff like that. Go with the flow. And here I'm like, I'll let Declan lead the way, and I'll sit down and just answer his questions. You know,
sit back and relax. Okay, and come here. I'll see you in Liverpool next month. We'll meet in person for the first time as well. Tom, thanks a million. Talk to you soon. Cheerio.
Bye. Thank you.